Right now I'm with the famous surgeon from Huntintong Hospital, Dr. Igor Fineman. Doc, I have a question. So what happened on the day of my surgery? You told me something wrong, that the blood,
Yeah, so there was nothing wrong with the blood. It was just that the ligaments were very stuck to the spinal cord. And
the ligament, can you show me with the...
well, it's a little bit difficult to show. I can show you the general area. So the ligaments, it's something called the posterior longitudinal ligament. And it's hard to see here, but it's on the other side of the vertebra.
I mean the 5 and 6.
Your spinal cord runs through this hole here, and the ligament is right in front of it. It's called the posterior longitudinal ligament. And that ligament was stuck to your spinal cord. So it took some work and effort to try to separate and remove the bone spurs, which were severely compressing the spinal cord.
Oh, wow. This one, it took 1.5 hours, became 4 hours.
It took a little longer than expected. Yeah.
Okay, to tell you the truth, before the surgery, I do many research. Of course, I went to a place, they say they can, my mom told me, don't do surgery, don't do surgery. Do this the last, effort to do that. So I went to, there's a doctors doing the stem cell. Do you think stem cell can do it for this one?
I don't know of any research that I've seen that's been proven to work for anything like this with stem cells.
Oh, so stem cell cannot heal this one?
Not to my knowledge.
Not to your knowledge,
no.
Okay. So basically, this one cannot really solve by stem cell. That's what you understand?
As far as I know, no.
As far as you know, okay. How about chiropractic?
Chiropractic is actually dangerous in this situation.
Is it?
If somebody gently works with you, that's okay. If somebody tries to adjust your neck and moves because of how severe the stenosis was, you can become paralyzed right away. So that's not something that is safe to do. And most chiropractors, I don't think, would even try to do anything if they knew. If they saw your MRI, they would not try to manipulate your neck with this type of a problem.
So when you open my back, my neck, do you see what happened to my spinal cord?
I see that it was severely compressed. Yes.
Superior. So how it look like? How big my spinal cord?
Instead of looking like an oval, it looked like it was in a corner like this. It was pushed away.
So it's 50% already pushed.
I would say at least that much. Yeah.
At least 50%. That's very dangerous. In that's considered severe.
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 Yes.
Very severe, right?
Yes.
But how come I don't feel any pain, any numb on my?
Your spinal cord can accommodate because this process is gradual.
Oh.
It doesn't happen right away. So if something like this happened right away, you had an acute disc herniation, that you would have a deficit, weakness, pain, numbness right away.
If you right away,
if it all happens at once, right? The problem you had, the bone spur grew gradually, progressed over time.
Okay.
And when that happens, the spinal cord accommodates.
Yeah.
But when it gets to a certain point, it can't accommodate anymore. Once it gets to that point, then you start having all kinds of neurological problems.
God forbid it's happened. If my spinal cord got cut, suddenly I got accident and the 50% will go on, what happened to me?
You could be totally paralyzed, not be able to move your arms or legs below where the injury to the spinal cord is. In your case, it would be you couldn't move your triceps and you couldn't move your legs potentially.
Oh, is it happen to people?
It has, unfortunately.
Have you seen the situation like that?
I have.
A lot?
More than I'd like to say.
Oh. So what happened if it's cut like that? Can they connect
It's not really, it's usually not actually cut where it's actually severed. It's just compressed even more severely, and when that happens acutely or right away, that can cause an injury to the spinal cord from which you can't recover.
Oh, okay. In that situation, can we grow back the spinal cord?
Right now we can't, but there's research being done on it.
Yeah.
And so eventually, hopefully, but not right now. Now the spinal cord can still recover, so you can have an injury to the spinal cord, and the spinal cord can recover in some situations, but not in all situations.
How about acupuncture?
Acupuncture can help with pain.
Oh, so acupuncture in this situation
could help with pain, but it wouldn't